Hello everybody, I am Angry Bird, back with a new Command Modern Operations scenario today. It's Iran versus Iraq. We are Iraq and we are attacking Kharg Island. So here we are in game. Just for orientation, we have Iraq up in the top left hand corner and I'm operating out of Talil Air Base. Down here we have Kuwait, I believe, which we are able to operate through their airspace. So that's decent. And then Iran we have over to the right hand side here. Kharg Island itself, the area we're going to be attacking, is all the way down here. Let's zoom in. The map will catch up in a moment. Let's get all the targets on board. So we have a jetty down here in the south, as well as the overall kind of holder of all these individual targets. And then we have a hell of a lot of oil tanks all the way dotted around here, which obviously stores all of the oil made at the refinery. And then this here is the oil refinery itself, so we're planning to hit all of those targets. Let's zoom back out. The map will catch up in a moment. So Iran, they can operate out of Omidyar Air Base, Shiraz Air Base and Bashir Air Base. So the idea is I've set up a combat air patrol, which these fighters are heading to now. So we set up a combat air patrol and I've kept it 30 nautical miles away from Kharg Island and Iran's territory. The reason for that, Iran have the I-Hawk SAMS surface-to-air missiles, and they operate, I think it's around 20 nautical miles. So I've given myself a 10 nautical mile kind of safe zone, and that's why the cap is down here, kind of in the middle of the is this the Persian Gulf? Down here. Oh. Right. So we've got two bogies heading towards us at what, 920 knots. So they are definitely hostile. Let's mark them hostile. Let's get these guys to automatically engage those targets. So we have got all aircraft shown at the moment. We're currently flying almost just over Al Basra. Hopefully we get some good hits here. Come on. Okay, we did get first shot off, and that was pretty important. We got the first hit immediately. Looks like some of these missiles are missing. Oh, but we did get the second kill. That was a pretty good engagement there. Actually, that went really well for me. Right, let's speed back up the game. These guys should head towards the mission area now. Let's go back to the flight view. Okay, picking up some ships around the area. Okay, back down again. We are picking up some ships around the area. There could be a lot of friendly activity in here, but remember the briefing did say there could be Iranian targets in here as well, or Iranian ships. Okay, we've detected two mobile batteries. They're either going to be the SAM batteries or the anti-aircraft artillery, AAA. Okay, but we have planes flying at us. And I think these are on engagement. Yeah, they're all engaging. Okay, they have got a missile off at us. Two missiles. Well, hopefully we will get first hit. Let's slow this down. Okay, looks like we did miss with a couple of them. There's a lot of activity right now. Okay, more missiles away. Okay, we did get a hit there on one of them. Oh, missile coming in from the north. It's an AA-7 Apex semi Active radar homing missile. We can see it up there in the top right. Ooh, we did miss with that missile. Flight Saber 30 does fire one of the Mirages. Does fire another missile as well. Yes, we get the hits. This is going incredibly well for me right now. I have played this mission before and died. So, yeah, this is going really well. Right, let's speed time back up again. It looks like we've got a couple of fighters heading home. Let's just regroup. Saber 30, they are heading home. They're my Mirages. I don't know what they're doing right now. In fact, let's get everyone. Let's head everyone home. We've got a big sizable number of enemy aircraft. It looks like heading at us from the Iranian coast, and at least 4 of my fighters have backed away, so that would only leave 4 on, at least 4 from the looks of it, with possible more aircraft on the way. So let's get everyone back to base all at once, and then we can refuel, rearm, and come out on the next mission. Okay, we are back. It is 700 or just after 700 Zulu, 1000 local time, and if I remember correctly, I set the strike mission, to activate at 0700 Zulu, so we should get a hell of a lot of aircraft now starting to take off from Talil Air Base. Yeah, a lot of taxiing to take off right now. Let's see who we have in the air. We have Flight Karma 58, 2 MiG 23ML floggers. They are on my combat air patrol. So they return to base, got refueled, rearmed, and are back out flying in the skies. They are ahead of the remaining pack. So I have to be a little bit wary about this because there's only, how many is there? Okay, there's only 2 aircraft up there right now, but here's the rest of the aircraft heading into the skies. So they are kind of a little bit ahead, Flight Karma. Let's just slow them down. We'll pull them down onto loiter speed, and hopefully the remaining aircraft will catch up to them. Let's speed up time a little bit. Here we go. Here's the missions launching. Let's bring the time back down again. Okay, so these are the strike missions. The AI generates the pathing for them, and I'm kind of quite pleased. They've generated them to come down south and across, which is the path that I wanted to take. I'm just going to adjust this one down here though, and have them run even more so. This is the ingress, this is the egress, so we don't want to fly over Iranian territory on the way home. That is definite. So let's just change that to fly back into our combat air patrol, and they will protect us on the way home. That is the plan anyway. What do we have taken off then? Oh, let's have a look. So we've got the MiG-23s. These are more of our fighters heading to the combat air patrol. Oh, that's Flight Chili right now. We've got Flight Nasty 85. Again, fighters heading to the combat patrol. We've got Hitman 84. These are Su-22Ms carrying Fab 500. General purpose bombs. Again, Flight Torch. The same. Then we've got Flight Spartan, which is Su-22Ms carrying the AS-9 Kyle anti-radiation missile, supersonic 2-stage anti-radiation missile. That thing is huge. So we've got both Flight Spartan and Flight Zombie, so they are my seed, and they are escorting the fighters in there. Something I forgot to do was change over the Mirages from the combat air patrol to the strike mission. So hopefully, okay, so they were only available for one mission, but we did manage to shoot down quite a few Iranian aircraft, so hopefully they did their job. Right, let's follow the mission in. We're on the last portion. There's only 37 minutes left to go now. Again, we're picking up targets in the area. Now, the scary part is that they still have Ihawk SAM batteries up and SA-6 batteries. So they still have, you know, the capability to shoot down quite a lot of my aircraft right now. In fact, we're picking up, which I think is going to be one of their SAM batteries. We're just, obviously we're not picking up a good range. Okay, this is a radar, so we're picking up one of their radars. I wonder whether we could task someone to take that out. I'm going to just bump it down. Let's find one of these guys. So let's see whether can we do that. See whether it will. Yeah, he is engaged offensively, but I don't know whether he's. I want to put him onto afterburner. And these guys as well. I want to put these onto after. I'm going to put these onto military. I want these to be ahead of the bombers. So that's why I'm upping their speed. Huh. One of them's gone on afterburner, the other one hasn't. So it looks like the combat air patrol mission is on station right now. Oh, if we can take out their radar, that might really help us, because they might not be able to locate us very easily. I hadn't managed to do this at all in a previous playthrough, so this is completely like off the cuff. Okay, we are, like I say, civilian ship. We are detecting various ships around here. What have we seen right now? It's another SAM battery. That's the SA-6s. Can we get the kill on the radar? Oh, I don't think we did. For whatever reason, okay, they've launched a second missile at it. Let's see, can we get the message log up? Oh, the Ihawk shot down our missile. So they launched a missile against us. Okay. Here we have it. I think that's the... Let me get rid of this message log. That's the SAM firing at us. Right, let's speed this down so I've got time to react. We've launched another missile. Okay, so that's Flight Spartan. They're launching against this SAM battery, which at the moment looks like it's in the middle of the sea, but I don't think that's a good location. You know, we haven't got the correct location. More missiles being fired at us. Picking up more civilian ships, if I can get it. Okay, more missiles being launched. I'm not sure whether this is at Flight Hitman or whether it's at the anti-radiation missile. Yeah, at least one of them was at the anti-radiation. The other two were at Flight Hitman. They're currently flying at 200 feet, so they're right below... Well, they're pretty low right now. Second... Wow, so many missiles being fired right now. Second radiation missile heading in on this radar. Can we get the hit? Yes, we did get the hit. So hopefully... that has helped us out a bit. Another missile coming in here from the Fitter 09 back here. Oh, it looks like there is a SAM missile coming at one of these bombers. Oh, just misses. Okay, so there are there are a lot of missiles coming off right now. What we're trying to target right now, or what's firing all of those missiles, is a SAM battery, the Ihawk. Now, if we zoom straight in here, because if we go on this Ihawk, it tells us all about the unit. I mean, anyone who knows Steel Division 2 probably knows Wargame, probably knows Ihawk batteries. And if you're not a fan of Steel Division and you're here for Command Modern Operations, you're going to know it anyway. But yeah, this thing has MIM-23B Ihawk missiles, and they fire at 22 nautical mile range. They only carry 3 per vehicle, I guess. But this is a battery, so if we zoom right in, it's actually covering the screen right now. Okay, the map goes a bit weird. That number there, 11, means that there are 11 targets located in that one little area there. We'll restart the game. So yeah, and that one underneath it means we've got 1 missile target at it. Wow, we've got a hostile ship, something. Yeah, it's a ship firing at us, patrol frigate. Yeah, it was firing at my missile as it went by. Actually, what I'm going to do is just highlight these 2 targets. I'm going to add it to my strike mission. Just so they'll take those targets as well, if they want it. Although, maybe actually adding that patrol boat might have been a bad idea. Oh, it looks like we got a hit there, but we only managed to hit one of the Ihawk batteries. So, I think all of my... So Fitter 09, yeah, and Fitter 10, they are both RTB Winchester. So all of my anti-radiation missiles have been used now. It is purely my bombers left on station. Okay, and they are now coming in for their bombing strikes. Hopefully they will hit the target. Oh. Looks like we've got another mobile site here. Yeah, it's a AA. We can see the shots being fired. Let's add that to the units on the list. Oh, and that one as well. Again, mission. Now these fighter bombers, strike aircraft, they've been told to only use 1 or 2 bombs per target. Because otherwise they'll just use all of their bombs on one target. That one target will die, but the rest of them will remain. Okay, that ship is firing at my aircraft here. Please, oh, we did just evade that. Okay, I think it was a bad idea to allow the aircraft to target that ship. Oh, get out of there, get out of range. What are the range of this missile? God, actually, he's got quite a big range. I think maybe the problem was he couldn't see us, because surely he could have fired before. Oh, we have been hit. Something's been hit. Oh, it's down here, Fitter 04. I think probably by the AA. He's got no functioning engines and is being abandoned. Oh no, over enemy territory as well. Oh, that's pretty bad. Okay, so we've lost another aircraft as well. I think to anti-aircraft fire. What's that? Oh, that must have been one of the aircraft. That's one of mine. I'm pretty sure that's one of mine. Because it can't be any enemy. We've not had anything come up before. Right, I think most of these are RTB right now, although they're flying right at this ship. So, I mean, I really should have told him to go out the way, but let's see what happens. Hopefully that ship's out of weapons. I think he's out of missiles, because he would have been firing. Okay, so most of these are now RTB, I believe. Yeah. Winchester. Winchester. Yeah, they're all Winchester. And we have 14 minutes to go, so we timed that pretty well. Let's speed up. We'll leave the fighters on station for the moment just to cover our retreat. But we will call those back eventually, but the time will run out before they actually get Well, it looks like that's the one that we lost comms on. Right, so let's call these back now. Call everything back. Yeah. And that should pretty much call it a day there. Everyone heading back home to Tallil Air Base, just up in the top left of our screen. I mean, that was going extremely well. Up until the point, I think we lost quite a few bombers over the target area. So let's see how it's all panned out for us. Okay, we got Triumph, so we got the highest score. And actually, that is the highest score I've ever ran on this mission. So I've only done this, I think, 2 times before. The first time, I just did a basic land strike mission, and all the planes just flew straight into their death. So the second time I was like, right, well, I can't just fly them straight there. The second time I actually built the cap, but I flew the strike mission at the same time and we all got ambushed. So then I realized that I needed to put a cap down, fly the cap for a while, let them shoot down the enemy air force so that they can get air superiority, then we'll fly in with the bombers. That was the strategy for this time, and it certainly worked much more effectively than the last. So we did get a triumph. Let's have a look at the losses. We did lose 2 Su-22M 3K fitter Js. They were our attack aircraft, so we did lose 2 of them, and we lost them to anti-aircraft fight. We didn't even lose them to missiles. We lost them to basic AA fire, which is really bad. I shouldn't have lost them to them. We expended 9 AA-7s, the semi-active radar homing missiles. We expended 4 Super R530s. They were from the Mirage fighters. We expended 4 AS-9s. They were the anti-radiation missiles, and then 30 general purpose bombs. And the losses we inflicted on Iran, so Iraq, we lost 2 attack aircraft. Iran, they lost 2 F-5E Tigers, 2 F-4E Phantoms. They lost 1 radar. They lost 2 vehicles. I think they're radar vehicles. That was possibly in with the SAM batteries. They lost 6 diesel tanks, 750 kilogram or kiloliter tanks. They lost a naval dock. That was the jetty to dock with the island. They lost 3 Eyehawk batteries and a load more radar vehicles, and they did lose the oil refinery. So we did expend some pretty significant losses. I mean, losing an oil refinery and 6 big diesel tanks full of diesel is pretty big. That is going to hit them hard. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased about that. Pretty pleased about that. There's the graph with the bombing strike in at the very last minute. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, remember, subscribe. I'll try and bring as much command model operations as I can bring. I really love this game. It's a great military simulation game. It's just a fantastic game. I love it. I just wish I could play more of it and do more scenarios, but Steel Division 2 takes up a lot of my time, so I try and fit them in as much as I can. Hopefully you've enjoyed this. Please hit the like button if you have. Please leave your comments down below. If you've tried this mission, let me know what you did differently, what works. You know, maybe there's a better, maybe I did something completely stupid there, which I shouldn't have done. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'm Angry Bird. I will see you next time.